I think for me, when I got out of prison, I had a strike and a felony. I actually had a strike, a felony, and then when they would run my background, six armed robberies.
Sorry, what's that? What's a
strike is
a strike and a felony?
Yeah. So when you go to prison here in America,
Yeah.
depending on how bad your crime is, if it's a felony crime,
Yeah.
whether that's felony bodily injury, a felony is like the highest crime that you can get.
Yeah.
It comes with a strike.
A strike, yeah.
And a strike is something that goes against you, where here we have a 3-strike law where if you get three strikes,
yeah, I'm thinking
baseball. Think about baseball,
yeah,
big dog.
I'm thinking about what happens if you get out.
Three strikes, you're in for life. You're never getting out.
Right, so felony and strike.
Yeah,
okay.
So that means that if you do 2 more felonious acts,
you're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Right. And so the goal is to try to not get it, but because my crime was what it was, I had a strike against me and I had a felony account. The problem is that most employers won't hire felons.
Yeah.
So when I got out, I'm like, okay, great. I got another chance at life. I couldn't even get a job at McDonald's.
You've got another barrier in front of you.
There you go.
You got an obstacle.
Yeah.
You got to work around.
Yeah. So now I got a strike and a felony.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna hire me.
Yeah.
I can't scrub toilets. I can't get jobs anywhere. So I'm trying to figure out. My wife, who was my high school sweetheart, she's still my wife to this day. We had our son. I was using T-shirts for diapers. I couldn't afford anything. I was at government assistance. And the only thing I could do was dig through trash cans to provide for my family. And so I'd be in Chino Hills and I made sure that, and here's my lesson. I made sure that whenever I went and dug through trash cans, I would have a suit jacket on and I would have something nice on. The reason why is because I told myself that I refuse to look like what I'm going through.
Oh, that's huge. That's mega. That's mega, man. That's that mental, that's that not accepting that this is your reality.
100%.
You didn't accept it. This is like, hey, this is the period, but I don't accept it. This isn't me. So I'm going to remind myself that this is just a passing through. That's huge, man.
So, and that was that mindset.
You didn't quit. That's a non-quitter mindset. You didn't quit. You didn't give in. You're like, hey, this is my life now. You're like, hell no.
Yeah. I'm not settling.
I'm just visiting and
it didn't feel like I was visiting. I just knew that I refused to look like what I was going through because the moment I did that, it means that I accepted that as my future. And so the first thing that I would say, if you're building and you're growing, is if you're going through a hardship, because I'm gonna talk to somebody who's at the bottom, who's trying to get up. That's what I want to talk to right now, because I can relate to that person.
Straight away. Yeah.
Is if you're going through something, don't look like what you're going through. Don't wake up and not get dressed, not get a shower, let your body go. You know, you're not taking care of yourself. You're hanging out with people who aren't going where you're going. Stop looking like what you're going through and understand that if you get the proper mindset, you can overcome anything. And so that suit jacket for me was my way of saying, I refuse to settle. I'm going to keep digging through these trash cans. People would look at me. People would say, you're not a man. I'm more of a man than you are. You can't take care of your family. So I'm hearing all of this while I'm there. And so the first thing I would say is don't look like what you're going through. Understand that how I show up could be the difference between me meeting somebody who says, yo, man, you look like a sharp guy right there. Yo, you look like somebody who's got it together. I got this opportunity for you.
Hey, we'll have a chat.
100%.